So let's say that you've purchased a services and price guide, template, or a Canva template for that matter, and you're just wanting to know how to add images, how to change the colour of that template, the font sizes, font colours, etc. Really easy to do. I'm happy to show you how to do that in this tutorial. So I've downloaded my digital template and it comes essentially as a PDF, and you would download that PDF, open it, scroll down to the page that says Design Template, select Click Here, and that opens this second window. So if Canva is already open on your computer, it may come to this page. If it isn't, it may ask you to sign into Canva, or you may need to create a free Canva account to use this template, not a problem. So all we're going to do now is select Use Template. Perfect, okay. And we can have a look at the full overview of this booklet by selecting Grid View. And you can delete any pages that you don't want. So for example, if you didn't want this case study page, you would select that page and then press delete, and it will simply remove that page. If you wanted to duplicate the price list, for example, you would click on the three dots and then you would select duplicate page. Really simple to do. Okay, so we'll select that first cover page, cover 1, we'll double click on that, and we will now go to photos. So you can select photos, select filter and select free. If you're only wanting to see free stock photos, if you do have the Pro version of Canva, you can also select the Pro version, just so you can see a wider range of images in the photo library. But we'll just select the free icon at this point in time, then we'll select Apply Filters, and then we'll type in a keyword. So I'll type in a keyword. So I'll type in the word office. It is already there because I've previously used that one, but then you would select enter, and I will select this first image, so select that and drag it over the top and drop it into that section there. Okay, and if you double click on the photograph itself, you can reposition that. Yeah. And if you didn't like that image, it's really easy to change. You just drag and drop a new image and it would place that image in the exact same area. So we'll select this one, for example, drag and drop, and then we'll double click on the image to reposition it and drag it. Very nice. Yeah, that's great. And then the next thing you might want to do is change the background cover, the background colour, and we can double click on the background and select the background colour icon, and we will select the soft grey here just as an example. We'll select that, and then we'll select change all, so it applies that change across the whole of the project without us having to change each page individually. So select change all, and we'll select grid view, and you can see that it's applied that change across the whole of the project. So we don't need two covers, so what we can do is we can select that second cover, and we can then select delete to remove that, and then we'll double click on that first cover again. So now we're going to change the font and the font size and the wording. So that's font, font size, and the text itself. So we'll just double click on the text and drag over that, select delete, and we can type in a new word. So for example, we can type in magazine. Yeah, and it will display there in the exact same spot. To change that sizing, we'll just click over I'll just move that Grammarly icon. So I've got my spell checker plugin, Grammarly, so that's a really useful tool to spell check anything that you're working on. So I've just moved that there. So click and highlight that text, and then you can select the plus icon to increase the font size, or you can select the minus icon to decrease the font size. So we're going to increase the font size ever so slightly, yep, to 60, okay. And now we're going to change the font style itself, so we'll click and drag over that, and then we'll select the font arrow, font icon, and you can choose any of the fonts in this list, or you can search for a specific font. You can even upload your own fonts if you're using the Pro version of Canva. So for this example, I'm going to use a font called Montserrat semi-bold, so select that font, and then you can select change all, so it will change the font style throughout the project for anything that is the same style that's in the project. So we'll just select change all. Yep, that's great. And we'll move this subheading up slightly. So select that and use the arrow keys to adjust that. And if you want to check if something's positioned correctly, you just click over the section. So we'll just click over this whole section here, select position, and then center. So center's already greyed out, so it is already centered, but if it wasn't, we just select the center button, so that's all fine. Yep, so that's how you would add photos to a Canva template, change the font, change the font size, and change the background cover and colours. I hope that's been really helpful for you, and yeah, all the best with that. Thanks for watching.